But they get to the point where they look down your resume and they say, life is precious. They talk about the sanctity of life, and they can't get past your support of late-term abortion. What do you say to them?
Well, the way I explain this, and it's something that I think any pro-choice official or candidate from a conservative state faces, is that I respect and understand where others are coming from. Many of my supporters, many of my friends view this issue differently. But we're talking about who gets to make that decision. And the way this has been characterized, especially lately, is asking questions that almost in themselves are misleading about the medical situations that women face, not to mention just the personal decisions that they're confronted with. And to me, it's a very complex issue that should be guided by a very simple principle, which is that having these things dictated by government does not make that decision any easier. In some ways, some of these questions they're religious or metaphysical, however you want to put them. They're not things that are knowable in a traditional sense, not questions that you can get the answer. When you're wrestling with a just incredibly painful set of decisions in these horrifying medical cases where the mother and or the child can't survive or is at a tremendous risk, figuring out what to do morally there, that's not a technical solution. That's not something that you can compute the right answer to. That is something that happens as a matter of conscience.
But to people who would criticize that, they say, actually, it is a pretty easy answer. That's a fundamental child in the third term of abortion, the third term of pregnancy. Mm-hmm. That is a human being who could be born alive and have a great and full life. Mm-hmm. And so it is a pretty easy question.